the entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled out of the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the runner takes off to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Callaway. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, and he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Running back with the football. He's got the first and still going. He runs out. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, set, cookie. Ready. Hey, hustle, on set.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to pass. It's Callaway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. A return and lost the ball. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No chance to catch him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Callaway. Boom. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. He'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries a good throw. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Now it's second down here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Callaway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding some room at the 25. Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, and he was going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Callaway. To contact on the throw. He makes the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Connors. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's got room to run. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally, they make the tackle for this defense, reeling after a huge explosive play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Military stun. Ready up.
Dropping back. It's Callaway. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him there.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Connors. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Way of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking to pass. It's Callaway. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and 1 from the 22. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And tackled there by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Give it to the back again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A short completion at the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. That one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Play action here on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Harper. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong stiff arm. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he's got it again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
At the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it would be 62 yards. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, enough for a first down. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Connors. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Now here comes the bunch formation. Handoff from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Yankees come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush gets home.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To the air, it's Harper. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball to 31. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Game of 5. Offense facing 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Now the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested.